India, USA, and all nations in 7.9 plus billions of humans. I will continue with the part D of civil justice sign-off process of Pope Francis, the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer created domestic violence accident types. Okay, so it is President Joe Biden must should sign me tax-free $2 billion immediately now for Hewlett Packard and finance services laid me off and created poverty damages to I am that I am when I am innocent. And I displayed only Pope Francis only created destroyed the Medicaid services, and Pope Francis only destroyed the finance services. And President Joe Biden must should sign off tax-free at least $1 million with fully furnished affordable housing, fully furnishing costs as well, housing for tax-free at least $1 million of my choice immediately. That way I can get affordable housing. That way homeless can be prevented immediately for me. And in that interim time frame, when President Joe Biden signs off rental assistance of tax-free $100,000 can also help me during the transition time between being homeless mode and then being in the apartment mode, then be a transitioning to the home to get an affordable home process mode. During that time mode, to take care of the basic essentials, that $100,000 can help me. And at least tax-free $100,000 civilian dollars is provided to me, then the affordable vehicle I can get affordable vehicle of my choice accordingly down the road later on as and when needed. Okay, so finance need is classified as emergency medical finance compensation provided for damages done to civilians, and the taxonomy code is prevention of homeless, prevention of finance crisis, prevention of finance disability, prevention of more emotional stress and trauma that can create health issues to the poverty civilians. So classified under that calculation, that consideration, and classified as an emergency purpose, so the urgent way. So that means President Joe Biden should sign off all this finance aid immediately and ask the Treasury and ask the finance banks to provide me the enough fundings immediately. Okay, and I can get all finance compensation to the first of all, I have to get the help from the USA government. Only then I can get to start the job in USA. Then I can get the sign of all the compensation that needs to be provided to the population worldwide. So this is one of the civil justice that is served to me. Okay, so now for what is more part of it, so for that I will provide one more. Again, I am repeating that reading part of that justice, so that people can be on same page and what on the earth is part T that's going on. Even if they are not aware of what is part A, part B, part C, they can still be aware what is part T all about. Okay. So Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist only created all man-made accidents in human kingdom, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, worldwide, and civil justice must be served immediately without any delay. So Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist only created road accidents. Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist only created airways accident. Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist only created oceans accident. Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist only created accidents of any type as in finance disability accident. Then Pope Francis, the Satan only created unemployment accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created career destruction accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created financial loss accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created homeless accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created poverty accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created orphan accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created refugee accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created divorce accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created widows accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created slavery accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created hatred accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created discrimination accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created abusive republic government accident. Pope Francis, the Satan only created abusive democrat accident. accident. Pope Francis VIII only created abusive Senate accident. Pope Francis VIII only created abusive House of Representatives accident. Pope Francis VIII only created abusive President accident, abusive Vice President accident, abusive GOP accident, abusive Congress accident, abusive House of Representatives accident, abusive Governors accident, abusive Mayors accident, abusive private sectors, Microsoft, Google, Apple accidents, then retails, Walmart, Target, Costco, Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan Chase, your Treasury, Federal Reserve, abusive, then the banks, right, accidents, then abusive public sectors as in Department of Child and Families accident, Department of Health and Services accident, Department Revenue Services accident, Department of Justice Services accident, Department of Treasury accident, Department of Finance accident, Department of Abusive In-Laws accident, then Department of Abusive Friends accident, Department of Abusive Entertainment Media Types accident, then Department of Toxic Relationships accident, Department of Air Pollution accident, then Department of Natural Disasters accident, Department of Charles Darwin scandal accident, the Department of Punnett Square scandal, genetic engineering, genome, foods scandal, medical drugs with lethal toxic side effects accident, then uranium nuclear weapons as in uranium 236 accident, then war equipments accident, then 100% all diseases accident, then 100% all natural disasters accident, then global warming accident, then war crimes accident, then slave ships provided in British and Arabs Africa slave ships accident, then British colonization accident, all created only for tax mandate in Holocaust Nazism hell, for evil Queen of England Elizabeth II to drink the human blood of humans in the form of tax. So absolute monarchs Pope of Francis, Queen of England Elizabeth II should pay tax-free $500,000 trillion for per accident type times grand total accident types, and must be arriving at the grand total penalty of financial medical compensation aid, and that needs to be provided to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis only created all the domestic violence accident types according to the Vatican Jesuits Code of Abuse Law. I, Vedapriya, own the text for ongoing civil justice sign off for 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide, January 2021. Online education services and used for ongoing civil justice process closure sign off, and the total damages done to human brain kingdom, plant kingdom, and animal kingdom, or on an emotional brain level damages. So medical finance and aid compensation should be provided immediately. And because of all these errors that has been never fixed, President Joe Biden should get out of the White House and must be resigned immediately because of the scandal of the deadliest Vatican. So President Joe Biden cannot, must not, should not, never be President of USA anymore. So let me continue with the ongoing live testimony of civil justice process displaying scandal of Vatican scandal, Satan teams, and to be on the same page, I am providing excellent, perfect, flawless, supreme civil justice to be served to entire human kingdom, entire animal kingdom, entire plant kingdom worldwide. So just celebrate being aware, evil satanic forces will be gone without a trace in ashes. So, and all So civil justices, what is the civil justice? Okay. So I will be addressing only road accidents, railway accidents and other accidents. Okay. I will not display each and every single accident. So if you all want to know what more of the detailed accidents, you refer to my earlier session which I provided, right? So that way we all can be on the same page on what issues I am talking about. So all Nobel Prize winners population worldwide should pay tax-free $500,000 trillion to the total population for Pope Francis created domestic violence accident types, roadways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, then ships accidents, and also different types of accidents and the sub-classification accidents accordingly to destroy the human brain vessels of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Babylon Empire, then Greece Empire, then Persia Empire, as of today is called Iran and Afghanistan, then Egypt Cairo Empire as in Giza of Pyramid, then Islam Judaism, the Hell Mandate, then World Zion Organization headquartered in United States of America, the Great Babylon, United Arab Emirates, and fake Israel leader, then Western Wall, as of today is called as Oman, Syria, Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, Iraq, as in all Islam nations worldwide, as in Europe nations, and Eurasian nations, as in Japan, Korea, then England, then Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Nepal, and Korea. I did Korea, right? And that's pretty much it. And if I miss any, that the China, then Russia, right? These are all Eurasian nations, okay? Because they're all only slaves nations only to Queen of England. Okay, we all have to be on same page on that as well. Okay, and as of today, called must pay $500,000 trillion to total population for Pope Francis, the Satan created deadliest domestic violence, roadways, airways, railways, and oceans ways, and accidents of any type, to create the brain nerve cells to be damaged for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Roman Empire is what is called as the Great Babylon Empire as of today in January 2021, and it is called as the all Europe nations. That is London, Prague, Poland, Czech, Austria, Slovakia, Slovenia, Romania, Bulgaria, Portuguese, Spain, Andorra, Australia, New Zealand, Denmark, Sweden, Iceland, Greenland, Finland, Norway, Spain, France, Germany, and Europe Babylon version is United States of America, and Las Vegas, Sin City, built by Pope Francis, the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer. Pope Francis, the creator of Las Vegas, Sin City in USA, should pay tax-free $500,000 to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide daily forever. For Satan, Pope Francis created foolish domestic violence mandated tax mandate for roadways accidents, airways accidents, and railways accidents, and oceans accidents, and then accidents of any type and sub-classification types, all deadliest crime classification. And Holy Bible, when there is a Holy Bible, there should not be any kind of accidents in earth. So, that is the wisdom, okay? I hope we are all in the same page that I am pro signing of excellent civil justice. So Holy Bible per each word per times, that is means total Holy Bible should pay $500,000 trillion to total population for Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist created domestic violence accident types, as in roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type and subclassifications, to destroy the human brain nerves for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then there are field workers of Satan, Pope Francis, the Lucifer, the Antichrist, the Satans, right, the Lucifer. So that they are the Illuminati, Opus Dei, then Freemasonry or Masons, then Council on Foreign Relations, as in entire software world, as in Microsoft, Apple, and Google, and entertainment, as in Hollywood, Oscars Awards, and Grammy Awards, like that, and media worldwide, as in televisions, magazines, online media, anything, media of any kind. Then international bankers worldwide, then the mafia, the criminal arms of Vatican, then the Club of Rome of Vatican should pay total tax-free of $500,000 trillion to total population worldwide for daily forever. For Satan, Pope Francis only created domestic violence, deadliest crime of roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type, to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. And for I am displaying all deadliest crimes of Antichrist, Satan, Lucifer, Pope Francis to USA government and all the USA government errors for civil justice sign off is Pope Francis should resign now, and I become Vatican leader with a salary of $250,000 per annum to provide patented design solutions task in next 5 years and beyond, and I can quit early as needed, and I become global civil supreme chief judge of USA and all nations, and I become global supreme chief medical director for all nations, and also to lead the Center for Disease Control, and also to lead the World Health Organization, and to lead the medical services and to lead the world services worldwide, welfare services worldwide, as in DCF, the Department of Revenue, then Department of Tax, then Department of Justice, then Department of Health Services accordingly. And for I am displaying deadliest Lucifer, Satan, Antichrist, Pope Francis teams to USA government. I am the only one eligible to be Chief of Police General to lead entire police, FBI, CIA, National Intelligence, Pentagon military, Army, Navy, Marine, Navy SEALs of each national military services worldwide for all nations. And Lord Ripon building in Tamil Nadu must be renamed after my name, and all nations will thank me infinite later. Okay, and then each absolute monarch's faces of Pope Francis across the globe, as in Egypt Pope, Greece Pope, Russia Pope, Sicily, Italy Archbishop and co-prince of Andorra and Spain, then France leader and co-prince of Andorra and Spain, then Queen Elizabeth II of Islam, then Islam leaders of Organization of Islam Cooperation, United Arab Emirate leaders, then Dalai Lama, Guru Nanak, yoga gurus, human gods of addressed as Pharisees worldwide must pay $500,000 trillion to civil total population worldwide. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence accident types of roadways, railways, airways and oceans, then accidents types and subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then each Satan Roman province Jesuit leader in all 50 states of USA should pay tax-free $500 billion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide daily forever. For Satan, Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, ocean accidents, and accident types and subclassification types to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then USA national flag, USA Pledge of Allegiance, then USA national anthem, then USA Statue of Liberty, then USA amendments should pay tax-free $500,000 trillion to total population. For Pope Francis, the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, then railways accidents and oceans accidents and accidents of any type. Then President Trump, then President-elect Joe Biden, then government GOP, Congress, then House of Representatives, then Senate, then Speaker, then Democrat government GOP, then Democrat Senate, Democrat Congress, Democrat House of Representatives, 50 states of governors and mayors, and Supreme Court judges of US across all 50 states of USA, Supreme Circuit judges of USA across all 50 states of USA, then Harvard Medical School, then Harvard Law School, then Center for Disease Control, World Health Organization should pay $500,000 trillion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accident, airways accident, railways accident, oceans accidents, then accidents of any type and subclassifications accordingly to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind worldwide with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis, the Satan created Department of Health Services should pay tax-free $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis, only created domestic violence accident types, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any types and subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis, the Satan, the Lucifer, the Antichrist created Department of Medicaid and Medicare agencies of USA should pay tax-free $500 billion to total population worldwide. For Pope Francis, the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and oceans accidents, and accidents of any type of subclassifications and classifications accordingly. Then Pope Francis, the Satan, the Antichrist only created Department of Justice, DOJ agency, Part A Criminal Justice of USA, and Part B is a Civil Justice. Should pay tax-free $500 billion to total population worldwide. For Pope Francis only created foolish, leprosy, domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and oceans accidents, and accidents of any type to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. And then Pope Francis the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer created Department of Tax, Department of Treasury, Department of Revenue agencies, then Department of Federal Reserve of USA should pay tax-free $500 billion to total population daily forever. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accident, railways accident, ship airways accident, oceans accidents, and accidents of any classification and subtypes accordingly to destroy the human brain cells with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer created Pope Francis created Department of Welfare and Children and Families and agency should pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, road accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, accidents of any type of any subclassifications accordingly to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Retails, Vehicles, Gasoline agencies as in Walmart, Costco, dollar stores, thrift stores, Target, Sam's Club, Amazon, then vehicles as in Honda, Toyota, Ford, Benz, Kia, Rolls-Royce, General Motors, Chrysler, Boeing as in aircraft, cruise ships, British Petroleum, Dutch Shell Petroleum, ExxonMobil should pay tax-free $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis the Satan only created domestic violence, roadways accident, railways accident, airways accident, oceans accident to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Complaints as in organization of complaints of insurance, commissioners of insurance agencies must pay $500 billion daily for total population. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, and ocean accidents, and accidents of any type. And Pope Francis created Department of Agriculture as in USDA and FDA as in Foods and Drugs agencies should pay $500 billion daily for total population. For Pope Francis created domestic violence, roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan, the Antichrist, created Department of Education, Department of Public Instructions, Department of Public Schools, Private Christian Schools, Private Schools, Charter Schools, Homeschooling, Military Schools, Private Christian Colleges, Private Colleges, Government Aided Colleges, all must pay. Harvard Medical School, Harvard Law School, Oxford Medical School, Oxford Law School must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis the Satan created Deadliest Domestic Violence, roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type of classification, subclassification to destroy the brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Exports, Department of Imports, Department of Trade, Department of New York Stock Exchange and Bonds, then Dow Jones, etc. agencies should pay $500 billion. For Pope Francis foolish created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and oceans accidents, and accidents of any type of subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer created Department of Non-Profit Roman Catholic Missionary Organization, InterVarsity Organization as in USA, as in Salvation Army, UNICEF, Worldwide Vision, American Red Cross, AmeriCorps, United Healthway, etc. agencies should pay tax-free $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis only created roadways accident, railways accident, and oceans accident and accidents of any type. Then Pope Francis Satan created Department of Sports as a National Football League, National Baseball League, National Basketball League, then Olympics, agency, then sports of any different types and online sports, etc. Should pay a tax-free $500 billion to total population for Pope Francis only created deadliest domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and oceans accidents and accidents of any type. Then Pope Francis the Satan, the Antichrist, created USA Department of the Telecommunication, then Department of World Wide Web, then Department of Internet, Department of NASA, Satellite Services, then USA FCC Federal Communications Commission Services, then Republic of Pope Francis Antichrist created robot calling Vatican Health Services, then have Vatican Health Poverty Mandate Health Process Model, then Pope Francis Satan created Fishing Finance Crisis and Finance Debt and Poverty and Mandate Process Model, then Verizon, AT&T, US Cellular, etc., then Comcast and Charter Internet Services, etc., then Finance Fraud Process Model as a Ponzi scheme, etc., to enforce finance disability to, as in Roman provinces of USA Vatican Jesuits province model, to mode to enforce and mandate finance disability of any type to destroy the human brains mankind. All should pay $500 billion to total population daily forever. For Pope Francis created deadliest domestic violence accident types as in roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type of classifications and subclassifications, all mandated and enforced to create damages on the brain nerve cells of fellow mankind, all created only for tax law of Pope. So then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Entertainment, Arts and Science and Music Services as in country music, Grammy Awards, and pop culture music world. All must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis Satan created deadliest domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type of classification and subclassifications accordingly to destroy the human brain nerves of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Software Services as in Microsoft, Apple, Google, etc. agencies as in USA and all the entertainment media, software media worldwide, online services, consumer for foreign relations, media empire, must pay $500 billion to total population. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accident, railways accidents, and railways accidents, then oceans accidents and accidents of any type, subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerves of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created USA Department of Hospitals, Surgeons Clinic, Emergency Clinic, Ambulance, Accidents, Trauma Services, Paramedic Services, as in St. Mary's Hospitals and St. Jude Hospital must pay $500 billion daily, tax-free dollars daily for total population worldwide. For Pope Francis only created tax-free domestic violence, road accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, then oceans accidents and accidents of any type to destroy the human brain nerves of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then USA Department of Pharmaceuticals, Agro-Fertilizer Agencies of USA in all 50 states as in Monsanto, Pfizer, Merck, BASF, Bayer, Syngenta, DuPont, Oscar Mayers, etc. as in Nestle, Lipton, Cadbury's, right? They all come under that pharmaceuticals umbrella only, right? The foods, each and every single grocery food items, in everything comes under the foods and drugs category. They all should pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis Satan created deadliest roadways accident, railways accident, airways accident, oceans accident, and accidents of any types, classification and subclassifications. Then Pope Francis the Satan created USA Department of Military, Department of Pentagon, Department of Army, Department of Navy, Department of Marine, Department Navy SEALs, FBI, CIA, National Intelligence Agencies. All must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, then accidents of any type of classification and subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis created Department of Insurance Agencies. Pope Francis the Satan, the Pope Francis the Satan, created Department of Insurance Agencies in all 50 states, as in life insurance, as in MetLife, as auto insurance, as in American Family Insurance, Guidewire automated suit for auto insurance, and financial insurance as in banks of USA, as in JP Morgan Chase, etc. Then Berkshire Hathaway, then Visa and MasterCards, then the US bank cards, etc. Then property insurance, then mortgage insurance, then funeral insurance, then burial insurance, then pet insurance, then coffin insurance, then welfare insurance, right? All must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide to because Pope Francis the Satan created deadliest domestic violence of roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, then oceans accidents and accidents of any type to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan, Pope Francis the Satan, the Antichrist, the Lucifer created Department of Health Insurance Agencies, as in HUMANE Insurance, Cigna Insurance, then Blue Cross Blue Shield Insurance, then Travelers Insurance, then Affordable Health Care Exchange Insurance. Must should pay $500 billion to total population worldwide. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence accidents, as in roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, oceans accidents, and accidents of any classification, subclassification, codes and types to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Utility, as in Department of Electricity, Department of Water, Department of Heater, Department of Gasoline. Agencies must pay $500 billion to each civilian times total 7.9 plus billions of humans. For Pope Francis only created deadliest roadways domestic violence type, roadways accident, railways accident, then oceans accidents, then accidents of any type of classifications and subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Retirement Insurance Finance Bank Services in all 50 states Fidelity Investments, 401k or IRA Roth or EdWest must pay tax-free $500 billion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide daily forever. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accident, railways accident, airways accident, then oceans accident, and accident of any type, subclassification types, and to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis only created Department of Unemployment Insurance Agency Services in all states of in USA, and must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide. For Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accident, railways accident, airways accident, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type of subclassifications code accordingly to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan only created Department of Lottery, Department of Public Clearing House, as in $5,000 check per week, or $7,000 check per week, or $10,000 check per week, lifetime extended lottery process agency. And then Las Vegas, Sin City casinos, house racing, sports and as in car racing agencies. etc., must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide for Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and oceans accidents, and accidents of any type to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis the Satan created Department of Housing, Department of Rental Association, Department and Town and Urban Plan Agency Division, must pay $500 billion to population. For Pope Francis the Satan only created domestic violence, roadways and roadways accident, airways accident, railways accident, oceans accidents, and accidents of any type, and to destroy the human brain nerve cells with fatal negligence. Then Pope Francis, so then the US Department of Religion Agency of USA must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever for Pope Francis the Satan only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and ocean accidents, and accidents of any type. So, do you all know why there is never Department of Religion as of today? You all got the answer correct, right? So yes, my dear fellow mankind, I will still continue with the more civil justice, okay? I will read the civil justice fastest way so that let's all be done with the civil justice in this session, okay? So then, faces of Republica, Antichrist, Satan, Pope Francis, the paganists and Pharisees are RESIGN, Christian evangelicals, church pastors and types, dioceses and types, archbishops and types, then deacons and types, then lay preachers and types, then Roman Catholic fathers and types, Roman Catholics, nuns and types, then Ceylon Pentecostal Christianity and Christian Pentecostal pastors and types, as in brothers and sisters and types, then Scientology, then Mormon, then Amish, then Assembly of God, then Baptists and types, then Methodists and types, then Lutherans and types, then Seventh-day Adventists, then Pentecostal and types, Presbyterian of Protestant, Christians and evangelist types, and total Christian evangelist population worldwide must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever for Pope Francis only created domestic violence, roadways accident, airways accidents, then railways accidents, then accidents of any type and classification to destroy the human brain nerve cells of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then Islam, Judaism, as in Sunni Islam leaders, Imams, 12 were caliphates, as in Muhammad the father, Fatima the daughter, as in Sunni Islam types and versions and variations of caliphates. Then for 14 caliphates, as in Muhammad the father, Fatima the daughter, and Ali the son-in-law, as in 14 caliphate and types of caliphate, Sharia law, burqa, hijab, clothing, and imams and rabbis, as in Islam leaders, as in Arabs, Moors, then Khans, then Nawabs, then Izams, and Mughals, then hijab, that is the shame logo, right? And then all these, and then there's the Mecca, then Quran, all must pay $500 billion to total population for Pope Francis the Satan created domestic violence, airways accidents, roadways accidents, then roadways accident, railways accident, airways accidents, then oceans accidents, then other accidents and classifications accordingly. To destroy the human brain nerves of fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then each Hindu god statue, as in 10,000 avatars of Hindu gods, as in polytheism, each astrology type, then each word times total words in and Bhagavad Gita, and temple priests and Hinduism leaders, as in yoga gurus, ISKCON organization, then Isha organization, then Baha'i Lotus Temple, all must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide forever for Pope Francis the Satan. Pope Francis the Satan only created domestic violence, roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, ocean accidents, and other accident types and classifications and subclassifications to destroy the human brain nerves with fatal negligence. Then atheism populations worldwide must pay $500 billion to total population for Pope Francis the Satan, the Lucifer only created domestic violence, roadways accident, then railways accident, then oceans accident, then accidents of any type, dozen subclassification to destroy the human brain nerve cells with fatal negligence, then devil worshippers leaders, then black magic leaders, then witchcraft leaders, then occult leaders, then sorcery leaders, then the spirit worshipping leaders must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide for Pope Francis only created roadways accidents, the railways accidents, the oceans accidents, airways accidents, and accidents of any types and classification and subclassification codes to destroy the human brain nerve cells for fellow mankind. Then extended civil justices, each 7 wonders of the world monuments, as in Roman Colosseum in Vatican, Rome, Italy, then Taj Mahal in India, then Eiffel Tower in France, the London Type or Millennium Wheel in London, England, Britain, then Western Wall, then Great Wall of China, then St. Peter's Basilica in 7 Hills of Rome, Vatican, then Notre Dame Cathedral in France, and all Roman Catholic cathedral facilities in all nations worldwide, and each statue of types and versions worldwide must pay $500 billion to total population worldwide daily forever for Pope Francis created domestic violence, the roadways accidents, railways accidents, airways accidents, ocean accidents, and accidents of subclassifications codes and the types to destroy the human brain cells with fellow mankind for fellow mankind with fatal negligence. Then another extended civil justices, each casteism type, total casteism varieties, versions, variations across the globe in all nations created by Lucifer, Antichrist, Satan, Pope Francis, the paganist, the Jesuits, Vatican leader. Pope Francis must pay, should pay tax-free $500,000 trillion, and then just multiply it with per caste, per variation, per version times, and arrive at a grand total medical finance compensation, and then that must be paid to total population worldwide. Then for created, Pope Francis created domestic violence, roadways accidents, airways accidents, railways accidents, and oceans accidents of any type to destroy the human brain cells with fatal negligence. Then another extended civil justice sign-off is each nation in holy planet Earth worldwide, as in each national government, should pay tax-free for $500,000 trillion daily for the fellow mankind for the damages done to innocent civilians daily forever is in versions of hell types and crucifixion types created by Holy Highness, Perfect Republica, and Human God of USA, then the Jesuits, then the Jesuits Vatican leader, Pope Francis, and only enforced and mandated, only then created deadliest crime, domestic violence of type, or leprosy, domestic violence of type, roadways accidents, railways accidents, oceans accidents, airways accidents, and oceans of any other types and classification and subtypes to destroy the fellow mankind with the brain nerve cells to be tortured, all created for only tax mandate law. And Satan, Pope Francis the Antichrist failed in Pope job, Satan, Pope Francis the Antichrist failed in Republica job, and Satan, Pope Francis the Antichrist failed in Holy Highness job, then Satan, Pope Francis the Antichrist failed in God of USA job, then Pope Francis the Antichrist failed in Jesuits job, then Satan, Pope Francis the Antichrist failed in Vatican leader job, right? So then that is all is a civil justice served. Okay, yes, it is a long civil justice sign-off, but we all need to know the severity of each crime the Pope Francis created. Got it? And yes, I am absolutely in finance crisis, and I can absolutely help when USA government provides me salary immediately for all the errors I am displaying and all the design solutions I am providing as well with the wisdom process, right? So I have eradicated COVID-19 plague by 99% already. as of today, as of now, as of this moment. Only 1% is left out. For that, President Joe Biden should sign me $1 billion immediately. Even and should resign immediately. I only should be the interim leader of USA. I should be the Vatican leader. When Pope Francis failed in God's job, why can't I be the God of USA for next 5 years? Right? Don't you all think so? That is a civil justice served in the perfect way, as in according to the Holy Bible guidelines. So that is all is a civil justice served, my fellow mankind, for deadliest Republica Jesuits leader, scandal of vote, Vatican, Pope Francis, Satan created, tax mandate, hell, Holocaust, Nazism, roadway, all the accident types, right? And then be aware of the public awareness one more time. I know I'm repeating, but be aware, civil justice, it all has to be repeated, count by count, okay? Be aware that the blood cells and of the absolute monarchs is dangerous to the human kingdom, plant kingdom and animal kingdom, and for fanatic love of crown alone. Can you all see? So fanatic love of crown only, Pope Francis even created unemployment mandated for me. Got it? For fanatic love of crown and to eat the tax dollars only, Pope Francis even educated the unemployment benefits organization in USA not to provide me finance aid. I did not even got any COVID-19 stimulus package, right? I did not get it. It's all because Pope Francis enforced that. Also, for that scandal and for that error alone, for that process of USA never provided me the emergency economical disaster relief fund of checks, USA President Joe Biden must sign $1 billion immediately, and Treasury should send me, and the check should say, sorry, we failed in providing the emergency finance aid to you. Please use that $1 billion immediately for your economic relief process. This is what I want the Treasury to write it on the check and send it to me, or direct deposit it to me on the bank services. Who is USA to create damages to me? Right? Who is Department of Workforce Division to create damages to me? Who are they? Who do not have any birthright to create damages to me. Right? Can they take back all the scars which I got on my face? Can they? Can all the Department of Workforce who laid me off and provided scars on my face, can they take back all the scars or the damage that created to me? I had finance loss, age factor, health issue. I'm diabetic. And I do not have any health insurance. Because there's a tax scandal. That's another tax scandal altogether. Why on the earth USA government even have to bother to create hell for me? Right? I am a civilian. I own USA after all. Right? I should get grocery free, I should get gasoline free, I should get vehicle free, I should get housing free, I should get rental cost free, I should get utility free, I should get education free. Right? Why President Joe Biden is laughing and mocking all the poverty population, just like that? Do you all know why? His daily expenses will be close to $1 million. He never knows what is the poverty at all, at the first place. And he is providing a sweet talk and fooling population. For how long can he fool? For how long? For how long? For heaven's sake, please, President Joe Biden, please resign. That is the healthiest humanity process that can be signed off by you, and you can display even beyond being the shortest president for USA, creating history forever. You did that only for excellent Holy Bible guidelines, providing me a pathway to lead and guide USA. Because everything is broken everywhere. People are absolutely in a super mad mode. Humans' bloods are boiling. Because I revealed all the scandal of the government already. I just tore the mask of Pope Francis, tore the mask of Queen of England. And do you all think the civilians will even bother to praise and worship Queen of England as God anymore? Do you all think? Yes, there will be some fools. Be aware of that as well. Even after my wisdom education, there will be fools telling that, oh no, why this lady is telling Queen of England such a sweet lady like as a Satan? Is this lady a stupid? Is this lady an idiot? Or is this a lady has her brain gone weird mode, nuts mode? What happened to this lady? That is what the supporters of Pope Francis, supporters of Queen of England will say. As a true civil doctor, I will take all the shame they provide on me, on my face. Okay? Because I am the one even going to help them also, guide them also. As a true doctor, a true civil doctor is aware why foolish patients are innocent, always, all the time. Because their brain does not work correctly. That is why. And they cannot, within quotes, underline with bold, whatever font you want to increase, just increase. They cannot, the foolish patients, they can never, ever, forever understand the wisdom education. That means absolutely be aware. There will be foolish patients who will be mocking me at this point of time. I am aware of that. I am a true civil doctor, right? So I will provide the healthy guidance for them as well. Even if they're going to spit on my face, I will just wipe on the spit and I will hold the hands of those foolish people and I will guide them only in the wisdom ways. That is what a true civil doctor will do. I am a true civil doctor. There are no doctors at all in any nations as of today. It is the harshest reality. People have to accept it. People have to accept it. I must be the Global Poverty Relief Medical Chief Director to guide entire medical services worldwide. Department of Health Services need the excellent leader like me. I am the toughest of any toughest. I am the rock that is anchored on the ocean's mode. Meaning, I only can provide all the fixations. Nobody. Please, for heaven's sake, President Joe Biden, please understand my wisdom. Please pray to God. Please go fall down in knees and pray to God and just resign immediately. Please understand the deadliest scandal of Vatican. It is deadliest. I do not want any of the US government to get any more extra curses from Vatican. Enough of getting all the curses from Vatican. Enough is enough more. Let's all be free. Let us all live free mode, right? Let us all live a happy mode, happy life, right? That is how it should be. That is how a nation should be. That is how the world should be. That is how each continent should be. Each nation should be saying, we are the wisest nation in the earth. There is not even one foolish patient in earth, in our nation. Do you know that? That means every population will be running towards that nation only. Why? Because wisdom is always heaven. When people knows how to live in peace, that is heaven. When people knows how to provide a healthy conflict management services, then that is heaven. When people knows how to provide healthy anger management process, that is heaven. Right? When people knows how to provide healthy hatred process model in a humane standards, then that is heaven. When people knows how to provide healthy lifestyle for a fellow mankind, never knows to hurt fellow mankind, then that is heaven. That is how the nation should be. So how many years have been passed with all this kind of processing? 500 years passed for USA alone. For India, India is the oldest nation in entire earth. And what is more oldest than the India? Tamil Nadu is the oldest nation. I am going to provide all the proof. Right? So USA is Tamil Nadu. London is Tamil Nadu. Hawaii is Tamil Nadu. State of Colorado, state of New York is Tamil Nadu. State of Florida, state of Michigan, state of Texas. You name any state in USA, it's all Tamil Nadu. Europe nations is Tamil Nadu, China is Tamil Nadu. Do you know that China is a Tamil word for small? China is how we all pronounce it in English, right? Versus it is a Tamil word. This is how it gets pronounced as Chinna. Chinna. Chinna means small. Chinna chinna porul means small things. Porul means things, right? So chinna chinna porul. So small things. I'm educating you how that they all hide the real truth. All for tax and trade and scandal only. China destroyed India, and is good. China is going to pay the price for that. China leader is handcuffed more. China leader have to end up only in jail. But I can only bail out China leader as well because innocence is identified. Right? Japan, Thailand. Thailand means Thai. Thai means, do you know, it's a Tamil word for mom. It's a Tamil word for mom. That means, Thailand means what? Motherland. It's a Tamil Nadu. Thailand is Tamil Nadu. Singapore is Tamil Nadu. Malaysia is Tamil Nadu. Brunei is Tamil Nadu. You name any island. Cuba is Tamil Nadu. Cuba is Tamil Nadu. And the USA have to pay for that scandal as well. South America is Tamil Nadu. Ireland is Tamil Nadu. Scotland is Tamil Nadu. Hungary is Tamil Nadu. Iceland, Finland, Greenland, all Norway, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, all nations are Tamil Nadu. Africa is Tamil Nadu. The entire continent of Africa with 54 nations is Tamil Nadu. Now, all the Islam nations, as in Dubai, as in Oman, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, is Tamil Nadu. United Arab Nations, each and every single Islam nations is Tamil Nadu. The fake Israel leader, he is handcuffed. He has to get into the jail. He do not have any excuse. Out of all the national leaders, he do not have any excuse at all. Direct, I will only say, get out in the volcano immediately. Why? Because it destroyed the truth. So USA has been fooled thinking that fake Israel leader, fake Israel is the Israel, versus it is the deadliest communism, paganism, Islam, Judaism. Queen of England owned land. If you see in the map, it is the smallest land piece in the earth. Israel. Smallest land. But that only, it's all created as a scandal mode, in the spider web mode. Pope Francis wanted to create the distraction worldwide. And he created Pope Francis' face, cloned Pope Francis, only Dalai Lama, to take care of the destruction for the China and Asian nations. They got destroyed. It is Dalai Lama who destroyed India in pieces. He is going to pay price for that. He should get out of the palace in the Tibet. It's right in the Indian land that belongs to me. I will say, get out of that palace, the Dalai Lama. He will die out of heart attack immediately. Because of all the scandal, is all $1 trillion scandal. People were thinking, oh, Dalai Lama is so holy, he talks so sweetest, he's so humble. Right? Because he never wears clothing. He just wears a very modest clothing. That's all. To cover his nudity. That's it. So how holy he is, how simple he is. So he is very, very holy. He is God. No, he's not. He's a Satan. He is the one who destroyed India in pieces. And who is going to pay damages for that? Who is going to pay damages for that? If you are going to see the ISKCON organization people, they all will sing Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, right? They will sing what? Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Those people only. Pure vegans. Or Isha will say, Oh, Om Shivaya, Lord Shiva. Like that. Right? They destroyed India in pieces, and who is going to pay the damages for that? Tell me. It is okay if they are going to accuse me or curse me to death. I will say, just get out. And they fear me only. That is the reason behind it. The ISKCON organization, the deadliest Pope Francis, the Vatican Jesuit created organization fears me only. The Isha organization, the Yoga Gurus organization, and different each and every single yoga organizations worldwide, they fear me only. And that is the reason behind it. I will only reveal it later. Okay, my dear friends, please be patient. I will only reveal it later why the Hinduism the leaders fears me only, nobody else. That's the reason behind it. I have all the proof with me. I have all the proof with me. And then if you're going to go to the Christian evangelists, they will say, oh, Jesus Christ is the Lord. Be only Christians. Follow the Christianity. Otherwise you will get into the hell. And they will sing all the Christian songs. Right? They all are handcuffed mode. Entire Christian evangelicals are handcuffed mode. Christian evangelists will not be provided anywhere anymore hereafter. They will not stand in the front of any crowd and will say, oh, like this, Lord, Amen, Hallelujah, praise the Lord, like that. No. People cannot fool population anymore. I am going to stand in front of each and every single population and will get the civil justice. Then Islam population can never ever even bother to wear burqa hijab anymore. Right? When burqa hijab is healthiest, then there should not be any of these accidents. So I will not even go and beg. That's not my job. My job is only to provide education, public awareness, and know your birthrights, civilians' birthrights. That is what. It's the highest, costliest education I'm providing. Wisdom is costliest because it is free only. Wisdom education is always free, but yet it is the priceless one. Forever it is priceless because people are going to walk and run only in wisdom pathways. Even if the government is going to provide all the foolish pathways, the civilians will not even look at it. They'll not even look at it. They will say, oh, sorry, we are fine. We love only heaven created by God. We are going to go in that pathway. And I provided that guidelines already. So, total population should be thanking me infinite. For I guided them in the wisdom pathways. For I guided them in the wisdom pathways. And just for the fanatic love of crown, just for to eat the tax money, only they created poverty in the scandal. So, if you are going to look in the spider web, right, layer by 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 layer, where it traces, where all this scandal traces to, Poverty, as in poverty. Pauperous, pauper, beggar, beggar, beggar. Homeless, HOMELLESS, homeless. RUFUGEE, refugee. Unemployed, UNEMPLOYED, unemployed. Career destruction, on and on of scandal, cancers, divorce, widows, birth defects, infertility, on and on of scandal, all created exclusively only for tax scandal. Who is going to pay for damages done? Because the damages all I'm talking about is all on the brain nerve cells. Nobody can share that pain. And out of frustration, people will shout. Right? That is healthy way of displaying the healthy frustration, right? If you go, if you go and talk sweet to the pregnant woman who is undergoing through a labor pain, everybody knows that they're going to get slapped because the labor pain is highest level, right? So people are frustrated and they show in different forms and versions. People can handle anger in a different variations. But when people are able to handle the anger in a healthy process, that is healthy. Healthy, that is a display of healthy human brain operations. Because I am displaying healthy frustration, anger when I'm educating the public education. That is how it should be, right? But there are some people who will have those in their heart. They will not talk out loud. They will never talk. They will go behind, do the backbiting, do the gossiping. They will provide mocking, bullying. Why even have to bother to mock and bull the fellow mankind when there is a true love and clean love and healthy way, absolute peace and joy mode, heaven mode, right? So there is a difference between the wisdom and the foolishness, and that process is called as the wisdom processing of the human brain process. That is why human brain operation should function correctly always, all the time. Because the temptations provided by the filth created by only Pope Francis is high. Right? Imagine what if all the accidents which I explained to you all is not there. Then people will be living only in heaven. Got it? Because people will be in the wisest mode. So, you all understood how and why the COVID-19 plague itself is created. I filed lawsuit against United States of America for $50,000 trillion. And I filed lawsuit against the government agencies in DCF, Department of Justice, Department of Tax, Department of Revenue, all for $500 billion. Senate, Congress, House of Representatives, Vice Presidents, Presidents, government, with all been filed lawsuit by me in the year 2019. And that is why they created all kind of havoc. Can you all understand? So I successfully revealed and finished and eradicated 100% of the COVID-19 plague. And yes, starting Monday, January 25, 2021, each civilian can throw the masks away. United States of America is going to provide the testimony on the television. Yes, COVID-19 is fixed. Yes, all civilians can get into their normal day-to-day life. Yes, they do not even have to wear masks. They can travel freely. There is no restrictions, regulations. This is what they are going to say tomorrow, January 25. And if you are all with me in the same page, I'm still going to provide more civil justice. So be prepared for that, but that will be on a very lesser sessions, okay? So major part of the COVID-19 scandal have been solved, revealed, fixed. 100% is fixed. 100, I put one more time, 100%. 100% of COVID-19 plague is eradicated. On that spot, eradicated today. Today itself, now itself, this moment. I am the true civil doctor. I am the true civil lawyer. I am the true civil supreme chief judge. I am the true civil supreme family court judge. I am the supreme all leader, entire leader of all nations. I am the president of USA. I proved without being voting. I don't need voting. I am native Indian tribe. I am the true owner of USA. President Joe Biden will resign immediately. So, I think approximately I started providing this shortest form of this education, fastest way possible, with the hard labor I provided, right? Because I have to talk, I have to do the write-up of the civil justice one side. So that will be, you could have seen some errors here and there, like typo errors or by repeating part of it, but you all understood it all happened because I was working on a fastest mode, fastest way, because highest priority, we have to fix it. Should provide the medical compensation. So I finished everything. All nations will be at peace today. You all can sing hallelujah. You all can sing praise the God. Jesus Christ is true God. And shed tears and call to your family and friends and enjoy the celebration, being aware that I fixed and I eradicated COVID-19 plague now, January 24th of 2021 on the Sunday evening. Right? Sunday evening, I fixed everything. Every civilians can throw out their masks on the trash. And the Amazon and the retails who are selling their masks, they all can throw that in the mouth of the Queen of England, Elizabeth too. Let them chew. Let them, absolute monarchs, let them chew and eat. Right? Pope Francis can say rosary and eat. Oh wow, this surgical level code of mask is so tasty. Let him eat. And then get out in the volcano in Hawaii to be fried in ashes and to be gone in ashes. Right? So you all got the understanding. So my other sections will be very shortest. Okay, shortest meaning anywhere roughly I would say. I do not want to say that upfront because when I'm providing civil justice, it can go beyond or it can be lesser. So I'll just keep it as is. I'll make it shorter. Okay. So that means as of now, I, Vedapriya, Supreme Chief Civil Judge, eradicated COVID-19 plague. COVID-19 plague is called as what? Department of Children and Family Services, CARES Act programs, welfare process. They provide a program name always to help the poverty population. Just because I, Vedapriya, revealed the total destruction, total scandal of Department of Child and Families and Medicaid and Medicare services, they wanted to come up with a military code of language, and that is only is called as a COVID-19. There is no virus like, oh, if you're going to walk, no, they have to provide a show. Doctors went to Harvard Medical School and or Harvard Law School, like Department of Health Services, they have to provide a show. Because if they are going to say that, hey population, we are in the crisis mode because Department of Children and Services is broken, Medicaid services is broken, software services is broken, exports and import services is broken, stocks and exchange and bond services is broken, finance services is broken, loan services is broken, rental services is broken, housing services is broken, utility services is broken, sports services is broken, retail services is broken, religion services is broken. Means population will be panicked, they will be freaked out. So they wanted to provide whatever they thought as a solution, and I already said it's a scandal. What baseline they used it. There should be some kind of a baseline. They want to provide a discipline to the population to make them sit. Hey, listen, means they have to do some kind of a fear. They have to create some kind of a fear to the population. Otherwise, population will not understand. They will not understand why I am eating cone ice cream in the culverts. Why on the earth these doctors are asking me to wear masks? That is what population will think. On the other end, when they provided that kind of a show of creating that fear, what will pop? I know you all are laughing, and okay, I will also join with all to laugh. We all need to laugh. That's how we have to live, right? So what would the civilian eating that cone would have done that moment? Can you imagine the emotional level of fear that's been enforced? He would have thrown the cone immediately on the trash and would have puked, went to the bathroom, puked. Oh my gosh, what if the virus went inside my mouth in the form of ice cream? Like that. When there is no virus at all. There is no virus. But then these foolish medical people, they want to provide that kind of a show. That is how they can quarantine population to make them lockdown mode, to be on the safer mode. Right? So that is why we all civilians are inside the home. We are not on the roads anymore. Right? So then what happens? Population can see who else is outside. Oh, absolute monarchs. Why? Oh, presidents? Oh, senates? Oh, means they will all get the rightful answer right in front of their own eyes. So I don't even have to go and tell population, COVID-19 is a scandal. This is why they did not want to reveal it. No, I do not want to even go and educate because they all know. So President Joe Biden is handcuffed mode is also known worldwide right now. That is the truth. That is the reality. He has to resign. And yes, it is 1 hour and 14 minutes, and please be patient with me. We are all done with this long civil justice sign-off process, because major part of the core part of the COVID-19 plague is itself solved, right? That is what is needed. Even if it takes time, we are all talking. When I provided the education, you all need to know that I wanted only to talk. So you all got the answers why, right? Because when it is an interactive mode, then that would have created a lot of distractions, right? And I would have not finished it. I think January 7th or so only I started with this public awareness education, right? From January 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Almost 20 days. That is all it took for me to eradicate COVID-19. And State of Wisconsin Department of Justice is aware. I will stand up on the crowd and I will eradicate the COVID-19, and that way civil justice will be served to Vedapriya, excellent supreme civil justice, and nobody have to provide any voting, because the leadership qualities will be seen with the entire population. I eradicated the COVID-19 plague now. Starting tomorrow, meaning starting January 25th of 2021, COVID-19 plague is eradicated. Meaning civilians don't have to wear masks anymore. They can go to the shopping malls, they can go to the grocery freely, happily. What is left? I have to step in, I have to start the job, I have to start the design solutions, I have to fix the broken services, right? For that I gave a time frame of 5 years roughly, but it will not take even 5 years for me to fix whatever that broken government operations. It will take only less than 1 year roughly, I would say. Maximum 1 year or maximum 2 years maybe here and there. If I'm providing lazy work services, then maybe 2 years, maybe I would add it. That's all, right? On the other end, I have all the patented design. That is all is needed. I'm going to say, hey, Senate, do this. And they are going to do that. And I'm going to say, postal services, hey, do that. They're going to do that tax. I'm going to say, Department of Child and Families, hey, do that task as highest priority now. They're going to do that. They're not going to ask me any questions. Because they know my work ethics, and they know, if Vedapriya is going to say something, it is going to be only wisdom, nothing but wisdom. They're not even bothered to ask anything. That is how a true leader should be. A true leader should never misguide a national operations at any cost. So President Joe Biden is not a leader, I prove, my dear fellow mankind. He's still working on how to sit on the desk, how to sit on the White House, that Oval Office. He's still working on that. But what did I do? I finished all the president job already, which he has to provide the 5 years of labor. I finished entire 5 years of labor in just 2 weeks. Can you all understand how my brain operates so fast? And how people at the workplace even wonder how on the earth, because they will be always wondering, because the systems I don't know, right? Because that's how it's happening for all the civilians only. When they're laid off, when they're on unemployment board, they're working, searching for job, they're going to get back to the workforce. They don't know how the systems are operating. So it will take time for them to understand the processing itself. For me, with God-given wisdom, I can understand in a fastest way, right? And so that means when my peers will take time to understand the system processing, for me it will take lesser time. And that way, if they are giving me a task, I will say, oh, this is how it is, and this is how the errors are, this is how it has to be fixed, and if you are going to provide this design, this will be done, and everything will be fixed. That is fastest than any robo means. I already said, software world population is aware that I am the only supreme microprocessor. They all were fearing, oh, is that real robot that came from different planet or like that, from like an alien planet? Because they were fearing only of losing their jobs to me. Google, Apple, they are all lagging behind. Even after I provided all the tasks, even after provided all the guidance, they're still lagging behind me. I am ahead. I finished eradicating COVID-19 plague. Why they are lagging behind? Do you all know that? They cannot fix the existing software, broken software services. There are zillion lines of software. They are all breaking their heads on how to fix it. They cannot fix it. Simple as that. On the other end, I can step in, I can ask Google, Microsoft, Apple to start a new everything, which I already provided a task. And because of the task already provided only, even in the at fault mode, just because of my wisdom alone, even in the handcuffed mode, USA government provided all the grants, $1 billion, $1 trillion of fundings to Microsoft, Google, Apple already. Because of that only they even built new buildings and everything, because they knew that it is going to be a 50,000 year rewrite project. So it's all been worked on. But then this scandal also must be told, right? So when medical doctors provided their part of show, entertainment world, they were providing their part of show. They were not revealing the truth. They were only joking, providing comedies, stand-up comedies, and they were just joking around, because it all has to be a team process, right? So everybody has to provide that kind of a show. They cannot reveal the truth. They all know, be it CNN, NBC, everybody knows this Veda Priya, the wisest women, will stand and reveal the truth of the real scandal of COVID-19 and what is going on. Got it? So everybody were doing their part, and they all knew that I will stand up and I will eradicate the COVID-19, and I only can eradicate the COVID-19. They knew. Dr. Fauci, Dr. Brinks knew I, Vedapriya, the excellent supreme civil doctor, will stand out in front of entire 7.9 plus billions of humans, and will be the mouthpiece and will reveal the real true meaning of COVID-19 plague. So that means trace everything, whatever we underwent through in the year 2020. Please, my fellow mankind, it is the truth. Whatever happened in the Germany during the World War II, the Jews' prosecution and thrown in the gas chamber, it was the truth. It is not fake news. It was the truth. Right? It happened for real. And you all see that side effects only, the COVID-19 plague. Got it? Everything has proof. I traced every single thing. So Pope Francis has to say he knows Germany, or Pope Francis has to say he never knows Germany, when Pope Francis only provided the fundings for late Germany leader. It is okay if you are going to hate me for I'm going to say the truth. The late Germany leader name is what? Hitler, right? So either Pope Francis, the God of USA, has to say, oh yeah, I know who is that late Germany leader Hitler, or Pope Francis, God of USA, have to say, sorry, I have been busy doing only rosary and doing Roman Catholic Church Mass every Sunday, and very busy doing Christmas messaging like that. Who even bothered to know that Germany Nazi? I don't know who he is. So, either ways, Pope Francis have to pay $500,000 trillion to civilian. Got it? We won the case. We won the case. We won the case. And civil justice wins all the time. So, Queen of England, Elizabeth II, being aware of the Rhine River, R-H-I-N-E space R-I-V-E-R, Rhine River that goes between the France, between the Germany, between the London, Europe, Netherlands, right? It's all, so people enjoy that. They walk by that lake. They enjoy that because that is how she created that spot. It's a trade, exports import trading spot. Do you all know that? It's all created to destroy Tamil Nadu. Nobody knew. Not even one civilian in France knew. Not even one civilian in Germany knew. Okay, leave all the African Americans who are black skin or Asians who are colored skin, whatever, we all know, right? So just leave them population away. Do you all know, population of Germany, population of France, they all underwent hell and hell and hell and only hell, even today, hell only, because Queen of England Elizabeth II only is ruling France and Germany. Do you all know that? Do you all know that population of Germany underwent famine, extreme poverty, extreme unemployment? Do you all know what people had to undergo for a French Revolution thing? Even today, the education is a breaking head, and I fixed it. I know the truth. I displayed the root cause for French Revolution also. We all have the truth, my dear fellow mankind, right in front of our eyes. You all know the France king, Napoleon Bonaparte, right? Everybody knows of that France king. Beyond his personal life, the leadership skills, everybody knows. Everybody knows Alexander the Great for the Greek Empire. Right? Let's not get into those details now. I will explain that later. But then, let's finish this proof of displaying why Pope Francis is a Satan. Okay? That France king named Napoleon Bonaparte from the France, he is the only king. He handcuffed Pope Francis. When I'm saying Pope Francis, there are long list of popes. Pope 1, Pope 2, Pope 3, Pope 4, Pope 5, all the way you count, there are Pope 266. That many Satans was created, deadliest Satans. And he was the one king, right? I was not even born in that era. I only have studied about him only in my history and English classes. That is all. In the school days. That is all I know. Total stranger. Now can you all see how in each and every single generation there were good few men, there were wise men, and how even beyond that how the torture was only provided and prosecuted to the innocent population. He handcuffed the Pope, right? But then some real scandal happened. Got it? What was the scandal? Pope Francis means faces of the popes, right? They provided a treaty. The kings rule always, they come up with a fancy word called treaty, meaning an agreement. That is all. It is almost like a lease agreement, rental lease agreement, like similar like that. They have the word called treaty. So behind the scenes, they told, okay, if the French Revolution is happening, people are getting mad. Okay, let us come up with an agreement. What was that agreement? Let us all provide a mask of the scandal of Vatican. And it is a lobbying disease, right? Lobbying, like bribery kind of a mode. So let's all provide a mask. Being France, Germany, London, Ireland, Scotland, we all can wear a mask. And then what is the agreement all about? Let the population not know that Pope Francis is a Roman king. He wrote, hide the truth, France. You hide the truth. You take care of that job. And then there will be a good agreement. Luxury, palace, everything in France. You take it. You have freelance, everything, you take it. And then you can also be a co-prince of Spain, Andorra and France. Got the scandal? Got the tax scandal, how it's all intervened like a spider web? But there is a contingent in the, contingency means conditional agreement. What is the condition? Always forever, Italy, Sicily Archbishop should also be the co-prince. So you all have to share that co-prince's title of absolute monarchs. So they signed up the agreement. And they never told what agreement it is, everything, it's all behind the scenes. It's all hidden only in the St. Peter's Basilica Church, known only to Pope Francis. Secret mode. It's all hidden. Okay, now they did that. French Revolution one side, this, that. Then there were deadliest wars, right? And France could not handle it. Be it Dunkirk War, be it D-Day War, right? They seek the help of United States of America. Please, USA, please send your troops and help us. Means each and every single youngest son, right, of each household, all the Europeans, white-skinned sons only. Because you all know, Africans they have black skins, they don't like black skins. And innocent white-skinned European population, household, they all called out to get into the World War I, World War II, D-Day, Dunkirk, Normandy, right? How many young sons would have been tortured on the war front when they are on the oceans? That is the reflection of Saving the Private Ryan movie itself. It's based out of that only. I mean, it could relate to all the war crimes as well. So how many young people, civilians, all my bread drops only, right? Regardless of the skin color, regardless of their nationality, regardless of their ethnicity, regardless of their religion, faith, they are all my blood drops. They would have prayed to God, God, please save, or how in a dishonor way they would have died, right? It was all a scandal. Queen of England wanted to create that kind of a havoc. Pope Francis wanted to create that havoc. Why? That way, United States of America will not have younger generation. United States of America will have only older generation. When they are older generation means providing workforce or providing any services means there will be less energy, right? That's a very common known. Even if I'm going to become older or please do not mistake me older. See, even I am right now older only. Even if I'm in middle age in the 40s, I'm older too. Okay, so don't worry when I'm saying older generation like that. But I want to provide in an healthy, user-friendly way, right? So people will get into almost getting into that, okay, let's get into the retired mode, because they do not even have to get into that workforce load mode, right? Right? Because when they are young, they will get up early in the morning, do the cooking, do the food, they'll pack up lunchbox, they'll say a word of prayer, They'll have food. When the children running out, they'll say, no, 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 have the food and go. So they'll have all that kind of stuff. But then when they are getting in the age mode, they are slowly losing all that. It's going to happen for everybody, including, it's not only for President Joe Biden, it's going to happen to me, right? Even when I hope, I don't know, will I even see, get into the age of, that older age mode. I don't know. Only God knows how long I will live and I get to live. Only God knows. But at least I'm so happy, as my dear fellow mankind, that I created an history right now. I broke the world record in the Guinness Book of World. That one Indian woman, one Tamil Nadu woman, one Tamil Nadu human called Vedapriya eradicated COVID-19 in just 20 days. In just 20 days. I broke the world record and I will be entered in the Guinness Book of World Records. Worldwide, I created a history already. Right? So all were providing shows and all knew that I, Vedapriya, the wisest one, will stand up and provide all the education correctly in a public mental health awareness. Whatever I provided in the shortest form, fastest way form, with best of my ability, right? How much of labor I would have provided. It's a lot of labor, but God only gave me the strength. That's okay. Because I have to get the civil justice done, I have to get the finance aid, and I have to get all the medical compensation, not only for me, for entire population, because I know how the civilians have been destroyed without their awareness. And the same education I provided in a longer way for years together, and that is how the team process was provided. The GMO non-project grocery agriculture project was provided as a team effort. They don't know me, I don't know them, they have never seen me, I have never seen them. I told you. So that means even the grocery stores, when I walk into the Walmart or Target or any other grocery store, they will not know, oh, it is this lady who saved that entire population's life with the non-GMO project. Then they will never know. Right? And that's how it has to be. Right? Without seeing me, without knowing me, only I want all the entire population to believe me blindest and live in a happy, peaceful life. Just by seeing me, seeing my testimony alone. Right? We all are humans, my dear fellow mankind. We all are born champions to live only innocent, clean love. Peaceful life, harmony life. Every day, every single day should be a festival that needs to be celebrated. Every day, civilians should celebrate Merry Christmas. That is an important truth. I'm going to reveal on that also. Right? And you all will get all the proof why Pope Francis is a Satan. Why I'm talking every single day. So, can you all understand about the multitasking I was providing right now? I educated public awareness and birthrights for civilians. I educated government on what they should do. I educated President Trump to President Joe Biden to resign immediately. And I also asked President Joe Biden to sign a financial aid salary to me. And I also eradicated the COVID-19 plague immediately with, that's it. I'm done 100% perfectly. According to the Holy Bible guidelines, I finished eradicating the plague, which I provided in my first video, if you all go and see in that video. Alright? So you all understood what exactly is COVID-19 all about. It's a military operation code for eradicate poverty. That's all. Got it? I have been through in a poverty life, so I can adjust and live. That's why I am just staying on the floor in the apartment, and I am not ashamed of selling that to the entire world. Right? But then I have to get the rightful salary, and I want only United States of Nation government only should pay me the salary, right? That is the rightful civil justice served to me. I have to start the job. That is the civil justice served to me. Okay, so that is all, my dear fellow mankind, with this civil justice sign off, and I hope you all are happiest with my education. And then I want to one more time repeat, yes, I am in absolute finance crisis, and absolutely it can help when USA government provides me immediate finance aid as a salary using direct deposit process. For I am displaying USA government operation errors, and as of January 2021, displaying with live proofs deadliest $1 trillion scandal of Vatican leader Satan Pope Francis wild endangered species. So I hope you all are happiest of being aware, being educated on wisdom of awareness of birthrights. And also being happiest that I, Vedapriya, eradicated COVID-19 plague as of January 23rd, 2021. And all nations, all national governments are happiest because of that. That way, starting with January 25, 2021, civilians don't have to wear any masks anymore. They can travel freely anywhere, to the malls, to the shopping complex, to the food eateries, and wherever they want to go, they can go and enjoy their life forever in a happy way. If they want to go to the ice cream shop, run to the ice cream shop, get a cone of ice cream, enjoy. Or go to the natural scenic spots and enjoy boating or enjoy the scenery. If you all want to get married, go run married in true love, clean love. Just enjoy. That is how the nation should be, and it is going to be starting immediate, effective now. Because in United States of America, it is only Sunday, versus in India or other zones, they are already in January 25, 2021. And I want all the 7.9 plus billions of humans to live free. Starting immediate, starting now, less than 1 second beyond, just go live free, just live happily ever after. You know what does that happily ever after mean? It all comes in the fairy tale, right? But people used to think, oh no, it's so fictional, it's so imaginary, it never happens for civilians. Always people have to be tortured. It's just only for the movies that happily ever after it can happen. No. All I'm saying is go, run, just run in happy, dance in happy mode, sing in happy, being aware. You civilians do not have to wear any civilians masks anymore. And immediately, effective now, within the next second, Walmart, Target, grocery stores, all will stop selling masks anymore. Let's get rid of that slavery of that mask, okay? If Pope Francis and the Queen of England got caught in the middle of all the nations. So national governments only will see how they will eat their masks, right? All the masks that have been sold by retails must be thrown in the mouth of the Pope Francis and all the absolute monarchs. So they are going to taste it and eat it, and that will be a lot of fun to watch though. But I do not even have time to watch that. Right? I will say get into the volcano and get fried in ashes, be gone. Let all the nations live in peace, at least. Okay, so that is pretty much it. So you all have a good time, okay? And I will provide more proofs of scandal of Vatican with shorter civil justice sign-off processing, okay? And I would even, I will work on how to cut it short, but it is the way it is, okay? That is how the civil justice process works. We have to explain all the root cause, all the things, and it might look as if it's been repeated, but it's not, okay? So thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.